Hi, this is Pranav Guha Thakurta from EduTV. Today we are with Dr. Chandrashekhran, Dr. Sarada Chandrashekhran. She is the Director Principal of Whitefield Global School, Bangalore. Ma'am, welcome. Ma'am, a new thing has come up recently from last one and a half year that is called the digital leadership. Ma'am, how effective it is, how important it is, and how challenging it is, and how useful it is.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pranav. But we are talking about digital leadership, but I have to tell you a small anecdote from Ramayana to Kannada. When Rama approached Mr. Hanuman to search for his wife, I don't know why it was only Hanuman who was sent to the south, number one. Okay, remaining people were sent in different direction. But it was only, everybody knew that that Viman, the flight went towards the south, and it was Hanuman who was sent. So when Hanumanji went, they walked miles and miles and miles till they reached that Rameshwaram, or the tip of the country that time. And then they told Hanumanji that he has to take a big leap, jump and go to Lanka. So when he was ready to do that, he was jumping. Suddenly that ocean, the king of ocean, stood up and he said, I believe, Hanuman, why don't you take some rest for some time on me? Okay, please take some rest because you are very tired. Hanuman said, I believe, I'm on a very busy work, very important work. It's very required at this moment. There are many people who trusted me and sent me for this job, so I cannot take rest. So he went ahead. Then he found Sita. Then he did not stop with that. He purposefully was caught by those Rakshasas. He has put the whole Lanka on fire, and then he had to be taken to the court of Raman. Then he challenged Raman. Then finally his tail was actually put onto the fire, which he had to dip into the sea, and then he came back. When he came back, the first word he told Rama was, I found her. He did not say anything else. Okay. So what is that got to do with the digitalization? Now, Hanuman has shown a true leader's complete requirement. First is assessing the whole situation, number one, and perseverance. Do not stop, take rest. Go ahead till you find a solution. Third one, critical thinking. What is the situation there? What kind of people are around? If tomorrow war comes, how am I going to tell my leader how he should be prepared? Okay, how will I know the strength of the opponent? Critical thinking. Then he used a very creative way to be caught. All typical 21st century skills. And when he came back, the reporting was to the point. He did not talk about anything. What is that Rama waiting to know is whether anyone has found Sita. So the answer given reporting was very accurate. That is what is digital leadership required at this moment.
Great.
First thing is that we need to have a creative approach for the solution. The problem, sorry, not solution. There are a lot of issues which are happening, and it's only the creativity which makes us solve these problems. So we need a critical analysis of the situation. After we critically analyze, because from school to school, person to person, the challenges are different. At large, they are there. But individually, each one of us are having a different kind of an issue. Okay, like there are some schools who may have a problem of digitization. There are some schools after digitalization, the kind of platforms we are using, we may have problem. Then the problems came with this digitalization, the eye problem the child is having, the mental health problem the teachers and the children are having, and the parents are having, and the school leaders are having. So how to actually solve this? But at the end of the day, how to make the children learn without having learning gaps, another challenge. So as a digital leader today, I need to know, at least plan for next 1 year without knowing what will be tomorrow's condition. In physical day, it was not that. But in this digitalized time, I do not know. Tomorrow I may be called to the school, I may not be called to the school. I do not know how many of my children are attending the class, except that I will know only through whatever little data I can get. Everybody says, no, 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 we have data. The data shows the child is present, but the data doesn't show whether the child is learning.
Correct.
Yeah. So the data, that is not the data I'm looking at. I'm looking at the data where the child is actively learning. So how am I going to look into this problem? If this is my problem, I have to find a solution for it. And will that solution be suitable to all the people who are involved in this? Will they like it? Will they take it up? Is it easy? I have to keep all my analysis ready. Then I have to implement it. I'm implementing, I should be ready with a plan B. Plan A may not work. So a digital leader today requires all the 21st century skills with perseverance and with acceptance of failure and magnanimity of accepting the whole situation and everybody's drawbacks. There are some teachers who are excellent offline, but they are complete failure online. There are some teachers whom we have written off as good teachers. They are not good teachers. We have written them off in the physical condition. They are doing an excellent job as the online teachers. So today's requirement is completely different. How are we managing the portal? How are we managing the screen? How are we managing the children whom we cannot reach out? And there is a parent there. The parent also is equally perturbed. And the parent may be looking for some kind of a reason to get angry also because they are very perturbed. And I do understand that when parents are working and here is a child learning and not learning. And so tackling all this is in the hands of digital leaders. And the digital leader must know what is happening in the digital world today. What are all the apps available? How many are free? How many are on cost? Whether the cost will fit your finances, whether it will help you. So it is complete 21st century skills a digital leader required. And I know that quite a lot of us have actually opened our wings and we are doing it. But still, if you ask me, genuinely, I say that by the end of the day, there is almost a fear here. Did we do it properly?
Ma'am, I really enjoy talking to you, listening to you, because you have got a story to support, a practical story to support all the points and on the topic also. Thank you so much, Dr. Sarada ma'am. Thank you so much. This is Pranav Guha signing off from EduTV. Thanks a ton, ma'am. Thank you.
Take care. Stay safe. Bye-bye.